Hey, Rich Rankin here. I am the general manager here at James Tyler Guitars in Los Angeles, California. I worked for Jim in the 80s. I started with him in 87. I met him in 86. So I'll give you a little bit of history, James Tyler, and how we got to where we got today with the new product we're going to announce. So he started in the 70s at Norman's Rare Guitars as a repairman and worked out of Norm's. Then he moved into his own shop and he started modding guitars, and that brought in a lot of the famous session musicians like Mike Landau and Dan Huff and Dean Parks, Tim Pierce. I traveled all over Asia looking at factories. I've been to all the major factories. One thing I want you guys to know is that these guitars weren't just kind of spec'd and then built and we went, okay, yeah, that's great. We actually got in prototypes, many prototypes, and we would all look at them together and we would actually work with each other and even fight for what we thought was the right thing to do for these guitars. And it led to some really great products. So it was just a perfect partnership. And when we got the first alpha units in, they were good, but they needed work. So we did some stuff and we got the beta units and they're really great. We're going to be using two-piece alder from North America. We're going to be using maple from North America. And we're going to be using Indian rosewood for the fingerboards. So with the hardware, we didn't just get off-the-shelf hardware. We actually worked with somebody to develop our own hardware, and they became a great partner. So you'll see that in the tuners and the bridge. And also the pickups were made by the factory, but overseen by our own pickup guy here in the United States. Everything in the guts was overseen by our team here in the United States, including the preamp. We would get prototypes in, we would listen to it and define it and just really kind of make it special. So that's what you have there in the Studio Elite version.
Going over some fine appointments of the JTG Series. Basically, this was all inspired from the American series. Basically, first you'll start with looking at the fretboard, how we roll over the edges. The next thing would be the truss rod. We use a single action truss rod for enhanced performance and stability of the neck.
The JTG Series has been meticulously handcrafted and polished for an exceptional feel on each guitar. Key detail of this guitar is the fret polishing, making sure that's handcrafted and meticulously made for no dents or scrapes or odd ends on each guitar.
That we wanted to show it has a very reflective, that catches the light. It's a gloss finish. It's one of our new colors we're introducing.
This is the Jim Burst. This is one of Jim's personal favorite creations. This guitar is inspired by Dan Huff's guitar. It's one of the classic ones that James was doing back in the past. It's called Fly Yellow. It's based off the Italian supercar. So right here we have a metallic black finish. And just not any normal one, it has multiple layers of metallic in it. This one was inspired to be reminiscent of a Rolls Royce.
Because we want you to know that we care as much about this product as we care about the guitars that we've been building for over 35 years. And Jim, if he was with us today, he would be caring as much as he's cared about anything in his whole 50-year career. So we're super excited to share this with you.